Hello and welcome to another vlog. I just want to take this time to say, how's your mum? While she may be good stuff, she's not as good as new stuff. Hello and welcome to New Stuff, the place where you find the week's best news. Now there's been lots of weird marriages I've told you about, but while this one's very ordinary, it's kind of a weird way. Wang Jian, who's aged 28, fished for the answer in an aquarium. In a unique way to surprise his girlfriend, he proposed near an aquarium. He then, once they got to the aquarium, jumped in and popped the question. Apparently she was completely stunned and didn't quite realise at the start it was her boyfriend, but still said yes, so she probably had some idea. While not a marriage, this boy is very lucky. He is dangling 8 stories above the ground by just his ears. Apparently a crowd gathered to watch the boy fall, but unfortunately he never did. His ears managed to save him, so if you thought they were just there to sort of flap around a bit and maybe listen to stuff, they're not. They're there to save you if you're falling through metal spikes. Luckily the boy's fine, although his ears probably hurt a little bit. And last of all, an amazing new invention, the Shaver Mobile. Yes, this is the mobile for people who have too much money. Basically, they've put a shaver on the end of a mobile phone, called it a new contraption, and are charging a lot of money for it. Going for about a few £100. You can use it as just a normal phone, you can tune the radio and take pictures and stuff like that while you're shaving. Not sure how it works for women though, I guess you'll probably have to be on speakerphone. That's enough for new stuff, now on with the vlog. So last weekend, me and my friend went skydiving. While I was perfectly fine and not nervous at all, Chris was shitting himself. But I can absolutely be certain when I speak for both of us and say it was absolutely frickin' off the chain. Yes, it was good. It is kind of weird because you're kind of laying there like, and your face is going, and if you ever open your mouth to breathe, it's just like, and your mouth is really dry straight away. It's kind of weird. To show you how awesome it was, here's a video. Floaty, 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 sinking, sinking, floaty, floaty, floating. Sinking again. Float! It was cool, but now on to Word of the Week. Word of the Week this week is by ARIP911, and their word of the week was contusion. Now instead of splitting it up, I'm just going to sort of splodge in because there's 2 words that have been combined. When I say 2 words, it's actually 1 word with the sound of another one squished in the middle. Contusion, confusion, and chewing. So it's got the contusion. See what I did? Well, contusion is when you're chewing something and get confused. Here's an example. I'm just going to eat this apple. Another example is if you thought you were, say, eating a hamburger and it decided to be your parent's shoe. Personally, I don't think I've ever been confused. But have you? Have you ever been chewing something and thought, I'm slightly confused? If you have, comment below what you were eating and what you were confused about. Because I can't see anything to be confused about. And if you want your word of the week to be next week's word of the week, that's a mouthful, comment it in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in again to me.
Satisfaction.
Peace.